ceiling for what like consoles can do.
Like, how good could it possibly get? He said ignorantly.
Like I know there's still improvements that technically can be made, but like the leap from each generation is getting like smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
Like for example, Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Gotta make their money back somehow.
I know it's like graphically dumbed down and the frame rate sucks, but the fact that they put it on PS4 and Xbox One tells you all you need to know. I'm trying to invite you. We're gonna die a lot.
We suck. We suck at this game.
Nah,
Yes, we
I'm actually great at
really,
this game. The game's just
yes, we really,
stupid.
really suck. Spoken by a true gamer. I'm so good at this game. It's just really
Oh,
stupid.
I'm fantastic at this. If we had four me's on a team, we would pretty much always win.
But unfortunately, you're stuck with a me, and that's why we lose.
The few times I've met good players, I cling on to them, but then people just stop playing this game and move on. Woof. Ooh, guess what I got for my birthday?
What you got?
Nothing.
Dude, dude, like as you get older, people stop caring
Yeah.
so much about that stuff. Like I get stuff from my parents, sometimes my brother, but like a lot of times, like I never I hardly get gifts from friends anymore. The fact that I got a Christmas gift from my best friend who's getting married, uh, that was a miracle. I did not expect that. I felt really shitty because I didn't get him anything, but I did get him some good stuff, some stuff for his wedding though. I gave him $200, and I also gave him a actual gift off of his registry. But to be fair, he paid for he. I'm guessing he probably dropped a lot for that wedding.
Yeah. Weddings are expensive.
Yeah. Even though a lot of the stuff that he made a lot of the stuff himself. Like he made a lot of him and his wife, I guess I can say now, him and his wife made a lot of the place settings. They made a lot of the he made like a big arch for the decorations. He made like a lot of stuff was made by himself. So I think the only real big things that came out of his wallet were the clothes for the because he paid for all the groomsmen outfits as well. He paid for that. He paid for they paid for the hall rental, lodge rental really, and then they paid for the food. I think those were the big three in terms of how much the cost was. I think everything else was either given to them or they were um or donated by somebody. So and for what it was actually a very nice wedding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Great, we're doing this now.
Yeah. Welcome back to a lobby
Lobby
simulator.
simulator. Lobby simulator. Run him over with the lobby.
if it'll even let me search for a game now. Oh, there we go. Well, we're waiting.
I've seen Caddyshack too. You know what's funny? I know there's a guy I work with. He is a golfer. I asked him if he's ever seen Caddyshack. He said no. I was like, oh, dude, that's like the Star Wars of golf movies. Like it's like everyone who loves golf has seen that movie, and it's a classic. It's got Rodney Dangerfield, Bill Murray, Chevy Chase,
Yeah.
and many others who names escape me. But it's a great movie. Favorite scene is when Rodney Dangerfield's out on the golf course and he pops that thing off of his bag and it starts playing Journey.
I get no respect. I like him in Little Nicky. Even in hell, I get no respect. Oh, oh. We here. Give me my Sonny. Give me my Sonny. Good God. Cook, Hitchhiker, and Nancy. Well, no Leatherface is nice, I guess. I'm glad. Oh, no, he switched to Leatherface. There you go.
I don't get my Julie. Wait,
You
no,
can ask nicely for Julie. Oh, they say no.
no, no, I don't want to leave the party.
Well,
Whatever, I'll
please
take
don't.
Leland. What am I doing? Why is my Leland so low? I know I've updated my Leland in the
Well, I
past.
remember a while back they fucking
Let's
just
go with
reset
Anya.
everything.
Let's go with Anya.
Like they let you keep all your points, but they reset everything to where you have to go through and apply everything again.
Remains of an unidentified male have been discovered near Devil's River off Highway 163 in southwest Texas.
All right.
Cedar Canyon
To,
residents
to
stumbled
quote
upon the
Andrew
vehicle while
WK,
searching.
you better get ready to die. Get ready to do 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 do.
Holy shit, we really are gonna die!
All suspects appear to have been stabbed and strangled. Although the cases have similarities,
For everyone curious, Andrew WK, his album "I Get Wet," it's really good.
Don't worry, this stream is as dead as his career is.
True enough.
I love Andrew WK. I feel like an asshole now.
I do no, I do too. Do you know he's married to Kat Dennings?
Yes, fucking hell.
Lucky bastard.
Greatest body ever created by God, if there is a God.
Uh,
I can't say he created
uh,
Rhea Ripley's body. She did that herself. She had to bust her ass and work out to get that way. Kat Dennings is
and
just
I
like
saw,
casually just incredible.
and I'm a believer. And I saw her tits. Now I'm a believer.
I used to date a girl that would almost look like Kat Dennings, but her face was different.
Mm.
That was like the big difference. Had the boobs and everything else. Don't get me wrong.
I gotta say though, she's very typecast as a very sarcastic lady. I kind of wonder if she's just like that in real life.
Right.
Which all power to her. She is. I do like sassy ladies.
Oh yeah. Sassy ladies, not abusive ladies.
Exactly. Yeah. Like ones that take no crap from anybody.
Marvel wrote her to bang Howard the Duck in What If.
Oh, jeez.
You didn't hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Oh God.
Oh God, we have enough. There's already enough Howard the Duck banging with Leah Thompson.
Well,
People love that movie. I can't believe it.
I get so frustrated by the layout of the map on Slaughterhouse because I'm like, there's that one area of the map that I want to go to, but I have to go like around a dozen
I feel like
things.
they've added walls.
I don't know if they have, but the side of the map I like to go to is a pain in the ass because I got to go around like 10 fences, Grandpa and all, everybody running through because the middle of this map is just the interstate
Oh,
fucking
why would you
highway
open
for
the
murder.
door?
The interstate highway for murder. Literally what it is. I want to get another lockpick before I go up. Working on a sex farm.
Closing down your bondo.
Can you play a couple of slow numbers so me and my lady can dance? Working on a
Looking
sex
on a
farm.
sex farm.
It's one of the best cuts in cinema history.
Right. I think when I first saw that movie, because my dad said, you got to watch this movie. And so I did. And I think that was the part that really made me laugh out loud.
I better watch it. People think I'm part of the band. I'm joking, of course. Anyway, Spinal Tarp.
Puppet Show and Spinal Tap.
Basement exit open. What?
Oh, Jesus. Well, where we gotta find it. Where is it?
I hope
Where
the
is
fucking
it?
door's open to get down there to it, because that's where I'm fucking heading.
Oh, God, come on. Get out. Go, 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 go.
Oh, fuck my ass. Oh, you're screwed.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, he jammed. Okay, come on. Come on. Go, 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 go. Yes.
Made it!
Yes.
We got out.
Hey, we actually did it. Everyone survived. Yay.
And the killers didn't even quit.
Whee!
When he stalled out, I was like, ooh, because I was waiting for him to kill one of you guys before I tried to run by.
He almost got me, but fortunately he wasn't up to the max, so that he ended up jamming his chainsaw. So I was like, oh, thank gosh.
Damn, we escaped. Holy shit.
Which means this stream fucking sucks.
I was going to go around and try to go through the slaughterhouse. Next, the basement next to open. I'm like, is that a glitch?
I didn't do anything.
It's in Doubly. She means Dolby. As soon as we get back to the menu and I know that I've got my Sunny, I've got to piss like crazy.
Then go.
Now I want to make sure I get my character. And then I'll go piss real quick.
I've got to have my Sunny.
I need my Sunny. I was so ready for that basement door to close. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. You ever see them doing that live where
I was gonna say like Royal Albert Hall, where it's like they're up on the
nah,
they're up on wires and they can't get down, and then like Derek is sort of like leaning forward so he can sing into the mic.
he's swinging past the microphone? Tonight I'm gonna rock you. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. As he swings by the microphone. Tonight I'm gonna rock you. I like during Stonehenge when it cuts to the people outside trying to get the giant Stonehenge through the
Yeah, they're
fucking door.
pushing it. They're pushing it. They're trying to push it inside. Yeah. I think that's coming out this year. I think
Yeah.
like fall maybe, because I haven't heard any word of it. So
Thank
I haven't
God
heard
those
any
men are
word of it.
still alive and healthy and in their right minds.
Right. Oh, people will probably say they're not in the right mind because they're doing a sequel to one of the best movies ever made about rock and roll.
I want the fucking shirt that I've seen Derek wear that says official Spinal Tap merchandise 100% cotton. That's what it says on the front of the shirt.
I've ever, you've never have you ever do you have the CD for Back from the Dead?
No.
Okay, because it's two discs. The first disc is the actual CD. The second disc is like a making of where they talk about all the tracks.
Yeah.
And there's the song "Rock and Roll Nightmare" where they talk about where uh, Nigel says like, "Oh, I had this dream one night where I was the devil was standing over me and he was like, 'You will eat drums,'" and that was and like I think it's Derek who says, "Well, it will be terrifying because you're not a drummer."
What about when they were playing that fucking Live Earth concert and they're introducing the band, they get to the drummer and you hear Derek go, "Pray for him."
Yeah.
Wait, your breakthrough single, listen to the Flower People. Oh, yes, Flower People. Yeah, we toured the world, and then some.
During the Flower People period, who was your drummer? Stumpy's replacement, Peter James Bond.
James Bond
He died in another circumstance. He
exploded on
exploded on
stage.
stage. Like there was a flash of green light, and then that was it. Nothing was left. Well, there was a little green globule on
Globule
his
on the
drum
drum
seat.
stool.
It was a stain, really. Yeah.
They just made that up on the spot, too. That's the best part about that scene.
Oh, like it's the best part of the movie is the fact it's a loose plot, and they just made up the rest.
Yeah, that whole scene talking about the drummer, Peter James Bond, that was just them bullshitting on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, people. You know you want to play Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, I tell you what. Still $100.
Who replaced who replaced your first drummer? Stumpy Joe, Eric Stumpy Joe Childs. What happened to Stumpy Joe? Well, it's quite a story. He choked. The official diagnosis, he choked on vomit. It was actually someone else's vomit.
Someone
But they can't
else's.
but they can't prove whose vomit it was
Can't
because
dust
it
for.
can't really dust for vomit. He died in a bizarre gardening accident. It's kind of a the authorities said best leave it unsolved, really.
On what day did the Lord create Spinal Tap, and couldn't he have rested on that day too?
I found like a book in the library at school. In high school, and it was a Spinal Tap book, and it was pretty much like a what happened after the movie sort of deal. Like if like it went on to say that it went on to say like shortly after uh Mick Shrimpton, the fourth drummer, also exploded on stage. That the fifth drummer only lasted a year before he quit because he was afraid of dying. That Janine and Nigel, no, Janine and David were constantly in and out of uh, uh, marriage counseling. Um, and that Derek was in rehab for being addicted to the internet.
Hey, well, work is hard.
You're not really listening to me. That would have
Uh-huh.
been hilarious for the book. It was he went on to be a DJ in Chicago.
Uh-huh. Like you're a complete tool. Uh-huh.
But you wouldn't hear it
'Cause
because
you're a
you're a
freak with
freak
a
with a microphone.
microphone.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's not even challenging anymore. Isn't that true, Sphincter Boy?
Uh-huh. Oh, oh. Getting closer all the time. I'm not handsome Dan.
Burned out truck on his back 40 this
That
morning.
needs to be my text ringtone, Mr. Scream.
Lad just outside when he saw the
You know
car
what's funny? Because I live outside. I live outside of Edmonton, so
from a distance.
it's whenever there was like a concert or something happening, I would be like, the reason we're on early is because I'm going to a concert tonight in Edmonton. Because I live in Aurora, right, and that was outside of Chicago.
Oh yeah, I've had to change my
Which,
Metallica plans.
oh, you're not going?
I'm going to Tampa instead of Columbus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm still going to Charlotte.
Who are you going with in Tampa?
My mom, I told my mom last night, I was like, if I buy the tickets, do you want to go? And she said, well, sure. I was like, cool. I'll just come
Your
down
mom's
with
a
you.
Metallica fan?
Yeah.
Right on.
My dad's going to the Charlotte show. So
Shit.
we got fucking Cook, Hitchhiker, and Bill Mosley. Still don't even know his fucking name in this. Bones or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Is it Hans?
Now, Hans is Kane Hodder.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, the big muscle-bound
Yeah.
motherfucker.
They got
The
fucking Bill
reject from
Mosley and Kane Hodder in this.
the reject from Frozen.
Listen.
God, that was a conversation I had with someone at work. It's like, okay, so Hans is the good one, Kristoff's the bad one. No, no, she goes, no, you got that the wrong way.
I'll go open another door, actually. Listen, it's like a Mozart symphony. Bing.
Cups and cakes, cups and
Cups and
cakes.
cakes.
I'm
Spinal
so
Tap
full
residing in
more.
the "Where are they now" category. You see the joy drain from their face when they hear the DJ say he doesn't even know where
Yeah.
Spinal Tap is.
Okay, that wasn't me.
Somebody else, and then I opened the door right after because he fucking woke him up. I'm going to try to do the basement. I'm going to attempt.
I will camp out by the basement door.
Yeah, way to be useful.
Yeah, because that's worked so far for me in this game.
I got to go down and up through the house to have the best shot.
To be fair, though, at least I've been more useful than well, does D-Rad listen to these streams?
Sometimes.
D-Rad's had his moments, but
I hope I'm willing to buy it for you. We play that game. I think I told you about it, First Class Trouble.
yeah, he told me about
It's a
it.
lot like Among Us. It's pretty funny to play with us doing that.
How much is it?
I think it's like $20.
All right, that's not too bad.
We tried to play Friday this past week, but the servers were up, but they had a little thing posted where it said, "Oh, there's been some connection problems today. We're working on that. Thank you for your patience," or whatever. So we just played First Class Trouble again. Somebody made it out to close to one of the exits.
Yeah, I hear very disturbing noises. And then I hear,
Oh
I
yeah,
was like, oh
they're
Jesus.
fucking dead. It's not too late. No.
Oh.
It's not too late. Oh, fucking come on. Then they double trap that. Oh, wow, they are all over my ass. I can't get out. Oh, boy. I'm in trouble.
Said Aladdin.
I'm going. Where'd you get out from?
I'm out the shit. I'm out near the battery.
Okay, well, somebody just went running out there. Two of them were on
Yeah,
me, but somebody's chasing y'all out there now.
yeah. Well, I saw that. I heard. I felt that. I went down into the tunnel.
So the fuse is not happening. They have double trapped that, and Hitchhiker and Cook were just sitting there waiting for me to come by.
What?
God damn, really? How? How?
I don't know. I don't know. There. Oh, this says escaped. Come on, tell us how. That's
They
not
must have went to the
fair.
generator. If you're at the battery, they must have went to the generator. Oh my god, dude, come on. They were waiting for my ass to go for that fuse. It's not too late. No. Oh god, the padlock.
I think I can hear the generator from here, though.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm about to die.
No, generator's on, so I'm assuming they got
It
out the
was
battery.
battery.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm about to recover when I hit the basement floor. I can't do it. Every time I pop my head out, I get killed, but somebody was able to fucking escape. That's pretty hilarious.
No, this might be on to me.
Oh my god, maxed already? That's pretty fucking insane that he's already maxed out.
Yeah, they're all gonna get me now. It's supremely unfair that they could just hit you when you're in the middle of a wrangle with somebody.
Well, that match went about how I expected most of these to go. Working on a sixth farm. Poking your hay. Sixth farm woman. Use the fucking hell. Let's press the button like 10 times. Not that it's gonna matter any. Between you and me, we're fucked.
Well, I'm already dead, so.
I'm fighting till the bitter end. Oh, I thought that one was already open.
Wu-Tang
Well, that was
Forever,
a,
the final chapter. Right on.
big miscalculation there. Should have known better than to come.
Successful singer that has a horrible voice. Neil, Vince Neil.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Ooh, look at me, boys
Kevin
and girls.
Smith discovered he can do a Bob Dylan impression. Working on a sixth farm. Well, I'm dead, but that's okay.
We sure are hungry. Grill them bones. Lick your brain like an.
Song titles that tell you to do something. Example: "Bring me to life, walk this way, and give it away."
James Gunn has confirmed to have had conversations with Rocksteady about future DC video games.
Hmm.
This comes after word leaked that Rocksteady's working on a new Batman Arkham game after the failure of Suicide Squad and the success of Batman Arkham Shadow by another studio. Gee, it's almost like I was saying for the last 9 years, hey, if you made more Arkham games, you'd make a lot of money.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, it's
We don't
been
want to keep make we don't want to keep making Arkham games. That would just be too simple.
Arkham Knight turns 10 this year. And I'm just like, if you just made another Arkham game. And when I heard the story of how there's the people from Camouflage Games, the VR developer that did Shadow, they pitched it to Warner Brothers. They went to Warner Brothers and was like, hey, can we make an Arkham game? And Warner Brothers was like, you want to make an Arkham game? And it's like, yeah, we'd like to make an Arkham game. The fact that somebody had to go to them and ask to make an Arkham game is fucking just stupid as fuck. Warner Brothers should have been like, oh shit, we could Assassin's Creed this bitch and make more Arkham games. Let's go. Molten rock is called magma. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell too. I bet you didn't know that. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Heard that the Eagles said they didn't want to go to the White House.
Yep, good for them.
Yeah.
I said I changed my mind. I'm glad the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So apparently on March 4th they're announcing something about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, I heard about that. I don't know. I still haven't played the last one.
I wonder if they're going to do remake 3 and 4 like they did 1 and 2.
I don't know if I want that though. I mean, because 1 and 2 are classic. 4 is good.
3 is
3 I
like
never really played.
one of the greatest video games ever made.
I don't think really Tony Hawk 3.
3 was the one that's like the most beloved aside from Underground.
I
Everybody's
don't
like Pro
think
Skater
so,
3,
man.
Pro
I
Skater
think
3.
I love 2. I always thought the
Yeah.
consensus was 2 was the most. Although people say 1 had the best soundtrack.
Here I am, doing
Doing
everything I
everything I
can,
can.
holding on to what I am. Oh my god, I just
That
watched
being
a
said,
video. A guy was doing a no-hit run of Arkham Asylum and he got hit in the final boss fight.
oh jeez.
Yeah, I gotta see his reaction. He gets hit by Titan Joker, which shouldn't even be possible. He just got up and left. I have done a no-hit run of at least Arkham City before, but that was back when I was playing on PS3 and not streaming. Now, if I try to stream one, I'll get hit.
Well, that's always the thing. Like it's when you know you're being recorded, that's when you mess up. Trust me, as a guy. Trust me, as a guy who was in a band and actually went into the studio a couple of times.
Oh, every time I record myself, I'm like, "Ugh."
You just tense up, freeze up. It's like don't fuck up, and then you fuck up. It's like oh shit.
Oh, boy. It's so hard to find games today.
That's one thing about Ted Nugent I actually appreciate is the fact that he like drills his band to practice all the time.
Yeah. Gene and Paul practice a lot. So people used to laugh, why is Kiss rehearsing? They're just going to play the same set list. It's like, yeah, but they're going to practice it 10 fucking times before they
It's
get
still
on
you
stage.
still gotta rehearse. I mean, look at Green Day. I mean, like you think it's easy playing that stuff over and over and over
Motley
again,
Crue doesn't
especially if
rehearse.
no, it shows.
During their first Vegas residency, they tried to mix shit up, and they literally just stopped halfway through on with the show and was like, sorry, we don't know the rest of the song.
Is that starting soon, eh?
They're, I don't know.
This year's residency. That's starting pretty soon, eh?
Oh, let me check. I'm curious.
I think it starts in April, or like, I think it starts in March. Actually, it ends in April.
Motley Crue, Vegas 2025. It says March, yes, so it's coming soon.
Yeah. I thought it was starting soon.
March 28th, 29th is when it starts.
Oh, okay, so near the end of the month. Okay.
Yeah. With no
Probably.
variation
Although
whatsoever.
it is a residency, so you do run the possibility of them playing something different. That's what sold me on seeing Sammy Hagar.
Their last residency, they played Afraid.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
But it's one they brought out. It's probably the one song they brought out the most from Generation Swine.
yeah, that and Glitter, because I saw him do Glitter.
You know what? Glitter's not a bad
I
song.
like Glitter.
Yeah. Like I say, like I know people who say Generation Swine is a classic. I'm like, really?
Even
At
Vince
least
likes
half of
Glitter.
it's yeah. At
Vince
least
said he
half of the
likes it.
song's okay.
Vince
But
hates
then
that
again,
album, but he likes Glitter.
Vince likes any song that a stripper can dance to. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, his story
they,
about Glitter was he was so excited because they did a Spanish version of Glitter and he had to learn how to sing the lyrics in Spanish. He said his fucking Spanish instructor chick was extremely hot.
isn't he partially Spanish?
Maybe, maybe that's why he
I think
tans
he's
so
like
much.
I think he's like half Spanish, half like First Nations. I think. Oh fuck!
Sissy, Hitchhiker, Leatherface. I still want to know what the fuck they did to Mick
Oh,
Mars's guitar sound on
how
Glitter.
the hell did he go through that wall?
He's big.
Whatever. What did you say before? I'm dead.
I still want to know what the fuck they did to Mick Mars's guitar on the Glitter solo on the album. Because it sounds really fucked up. Mick Mars hates fucking Generation Swan.
Well, yeah, because he barely played on it apparently, because they kept inviting people in to play, and he felt left out.
And he said the producer was like, "You're not good enough to play these parts."
Well, yeah, and then he was like, "What do you want me to play?" And he didn't have an answer. I believe in the book he called him the great invalidator.
You know, there's another shit producer, Bruce Fairburn on fucking Psycho Circus. He was terrible.
Well, but Paul said in his book, and he got it bang on. When a team splits up, you get a sense of who did what, because Bruce Fairburn was also on Pump. He was like Bob Rock's bitch boy for a while, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they had a string of successful albums, and Bob Rock would continue to have successful albums. Bruce Fairburn not so much.
Yeah,
Like
and Paul talked
he
about
worked with Go ahead.
the songs that Bruce would pick were the shits. Like he was just
Well, he was up Gene's ass. Well,
yeah.
he was up Gene's ass on it. Apparently,
He was Team Gene. You know, it's the same reason Paul didn't like Eddie Kramer because Eddie Kramer was fucking Team Ace and Peter. But at least Eddie picked the best songs. You know. I'm about to bleed out. Oh, I'm dead. They're communicating really well because he saw where I was and then left, and then it's just he sprayed a cloud and I couldn't get out.
According to Nikki, the song's a glitter. The song is a relation about the relationship between Nikki and Donna. I was like, I don't think so, man. I think he's confused. I think I'm reading this at songmeanings.com.
Yeah,
I think he got that back. I think they got that mixed up with Afraid because Nikki wrote, according to Nikki himself, he wrote Afraid. Oh wow.
I didn't
Yeah, he
buy it.
wrote Afraid about that because after apparently she stormed out of the house, Nikki apparently wrote the chorus for Afraid.
Nikki could always write lyrics.
She could he's wrote a couple of songs for Meatloaf that I really like. So Reddit weird. There's a Reddit post on weirdest Motley Crue song. Uh, Brandon.
I was just gonna say, if we're talking
Yeah,
shittiest, I got a
yeah,
suggestion. It was gonna be that one.
yeah. Brandon, like a virgin. What were they thinking? Bra- Brandon is weird and just fucking sucks. That seems to be the that seems to be the general
There's a
consensus
lot
that
of
Brandon's
shit
the
on
worst.
Theater of Pain that should have never been fucking released.
Worst Motley Crue lyrics. Brandon, I love you, love her. She is your mom. Yuck.
They let Tommy play that shit live too, which kills me.
Yeah.
They did that fucking song on that tour. That was just them ripping off Kiss again because they wanted to have their big Beth moment just before the encore.
Big worst Motley Crue lyric. Big Mac $1.03. Vince Meal.
Big Mac 103.
Why does Motley Crue dislike other popular bands like Cinderella and Poison? Because they're better than they
Why
are.
do they bash Kiss so much when literally their entire career they were ripping off Kiss from the very beginning?
Pretty
Like
much. And
shamelessly ripping
maybe
off
six,
Kiss.
seven, like go like likes that early Kiss is some of his biggest inspirations.
Nah, but then there's the clip of him in '83 saying, "Nah, he's never into Kiss. Didn't really listen to him much."
I believe Mick when he says he doesn't like Kiss.
Yeah, Mick's the only one that didn't like Kiss. The other three were big fucking fans.
Yeah. Who in Motley Crue did the most drugs? It's probably
Nikki.
Nikki.
It's absolutely Nikki. Tommy did shit mostly socially.
Socially, and he pretty much did what everyone else was doing.
Yeah.
And apparently he said he tried heroin like Nikki, but it scared the shit out of him because it felt too good. He's one of those guys who's like,
Yeah.
this feels way too good to be done regularly.
Tommy's the kind of guy that could quit literally any moment.
Yeah, except for sex. I
Yeah.
don't think he'd give up.
He
I
loves
don't think he'd
chicks.
give that up. Yeah, who doesn't? Well, I guess, never
Well,
mind.
I like chicks. That's why I'm literally a fucking man whore through most of my life.
Oh, what's your number?
Fuck. It's not like crazy big, but I can't fucking.
No, mine's not crazy big either. Mine's. I'll tell you mine. Mine's 5.
Okay, mine's at least triple.
All right, all right, that's not crazy. That's a lot, but it's not crazy a lot.
Yeah, I like it. And it's been quality over quantity. I will say that.
Yeah,
I'm
no, that's
picky.
fair. No,
It's a combination.
Unlike,
Nobody
you're not
wants
like
me,
Gene.
and I'm picky. I'm picky, and nobody wants me, so it's both things.
Fair enough. You're not like Gene. I don't care if it's stinky,
Right.
if it's. Ugh, no thanks. Even I would draw a line. There's no way. Pretty much my attitude is like if they're nice and they want to take a chance on me, then great. But
I've tried that approach, but my dick is a snob. Even if my brain's like, you know what, this chick's really cool, I'll give it a shot. My dick's just like, no. Repulsed. Absolutely not. And I'm like, okay.
definitely not. So definitely you're not the last call 2 a.m. sort
Right.
of guy.
I'll just go home. Like,
Just- A great idea at the time, but that's tomorrow guy's problem. To quote History Slides Theater.
That's a good quote.
That's tomorrow guy's problem.
I tell people all the time my dick is a snob. My brain will be
What the?
willing sometimes, but it's just like, no, dude, we ain't doing this.
Uh,
Um,
th Let me ask you this, because I got a coworker who stands very firm on this. Tattoos.
love
What do you
tattoos.
think? Yeah, the guy's like, nope, don't like tattoos, don't like looking at them. I get bored of them. I was like, are you kidding me?
Sebastian Bach
To
told
which
me
I,
something very similar.
but here's the thing: when you do that, there goes over half of the population. You know?
And I was like, "Are you crazy?" And he was like, "Yeah." Like I met him in the fucking elevator. He saw my friend's tattoo. He complimented a friend of mine's tattoo, and he's like, "I usually don't like tattoos on you. That's very beautiful." And I was like, "You don't like tattoos?" And he's like, "No, dude." He's like, "I don't want to turn some chick around and be like staring at fucking Satan or something, you know."
I've never heard it quite like that, but that's funny,
That's literally what he said. He was like, "No, dude, I don't want to fucking."
dude. To be honest, I kind of understand where he's coming from. I have a friend. You turn her around a certain way, and you're staring at Jeff Goldblum, looking at you pretty sultry,
Right,
like.
and that was Sebastian's point, and the only real interaction I've ever had with him.
I've heard he's a dick. Wouldn't mind hanging out with him.
Yeah, I'd hang out with him because I don't have to work with him. He's one of those people. I'm like, I don't have to work with him, so we'd probably get along great.
Yeah.
I like tattoos. He doesn't.
Mm.
That was one of the weirdest moments of my life. Where I can't believe I'm here to fucking talk to Sebastian Bach about banging chicks with tattoos and how it makes him feel uncomfortable. It's like this is my life. I just John Lovitz to everybody. I name dropped somebody famous that I've
I was gonna,
hung out
I was
with.
gonna say, I didn't really bump into. Well, I saw people. I didn't really talk to them though.
Dude, I bump into. I swear, I'm like a magnet. Like my other friends say, I'm a fucking magnet because I run into everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Honestly though, I'd be afraid to go up and talk to people anyway, just because I don't want to bug them, right?
If I know that I've got something
It
in
might be
common with them,
it might be a Canadian thing.
like when I talked to Jericho, we didn't talk about wrestling. We talked about music, and I was like, he gets wrestling shit all the time. We'll talk music.
Yeah. Well, I probably would talk to if anything, if I probably would talk to Bach about music. Like I
Yeah,
probably talk about like, hey, dude, what are you listening to right now, kind of thing, right?
yeah.
I don't know what I would talk to him. Like I definitely, I know I would avoid Skid Row like the plague. Oh, cool. On my screen right now, on my screen right now, there's actually like the effect from the chainsaw, but it's just in midair.
Wow. Oh, dude, I had a
Uh,
funny glitch happen to me. I was playing Arkham Shadow, and I was beating up these goons, and they kept backing me into this corner near this door, and I punched one of the goons through the door, and when I went to punch again, it made me target that guy. I went through the door, fell through the map into the void, and just started like falling through the earth. I could like look up and see the game world above me, and it like had a thing where I could grapple up. My grapple gun went like 900 yards and took forever to yank me back up to the game world, and even then I couldn't get back in because it was solid from that side. And I was like in
sheesh.
VR. I was in VR falling through a fucking gray void. It was pretty cool, actually. God, the fucking living room in this house right now is busy.
Well, I met Gene once, but that was at the comic convention.
I met Gene outside the fucking hibachi place.
Oh, and of course, during the drum off, I got to shake Eric's hand and all the other drummers that were on the cruise at that point.
I've talked to
And actually,
Bruce a lot.
and Tommy was there too. Tommy was actually cool because I reached out to give him a fist bump, and then someone distracted them. I was like, okay, well, that's no problem. He's working. And then when I was grabbing my stuff to go off because I had to go see, I had to meet up with Stacy. He actually came back around and said, "I missed you there. Sorry about that." So
That's
he
cool.
so he actually made the effort to actually come back around. I thought that was really cool of him.
I've met Tommy the most, and it's always weird when I meet him. He's
Why?
he's a nice guy, but he's not overly welcoming. Like I don't know how to describe it. He's kind of like
He's like shy,
awkward.
introvert,
Yeah,
quiet.
he's introverted. That's probably the best word for Tommy. He's very
Yeah.
introverted. There's no question about that.
You're the current guitarist from Kiss. Fake Ace. He probably gets that a ton. But then there's people like, you, me, and Stacy that they don't care, right? As long as they're a
Yeah.
member of Kiss and they're not a dick, they're like, like heck. I was talking to Stacy about the New York Dolls recently
Oh shit.
because he's a lifelong fan, right?
I'm dead.
Shit. Anyways, pardon me. And yeah, so like I said to him, like, so David Johansen, who has cancer apparently, unfortunately, he
Yeah.
I asked, so he's the last member of the Dolls, right? He goes, last of the original members. I go, oh yeah, because there have been other, yeah, of course. So
They all did.
all except for David.
Wow. It's like the Ramones. Everybody's fucking dead. I just saw a post earlier from somebody I follow on YouTube. He said, "How do we live in a world where every member of the Ramones is dead, but all four original Black Sabbath guys are still alive? Like that shouldn't be physically possible."
Marky Ramone's still around.
Yeah, he's the only one.
He's not an OG member, but he's still a member of the Ramones.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, man. Almost every Motorhead member is dead, with the exception of the ones that Lemmy fired for brief, had him on, then fired briefly. Except for Mickey D's still around, and so is Phil Campbell.
Yeah.
Wurzel's gone. I think the guy from Thin Lizzy, who was with him for a while, I think he's gone. What's that guy's name? Something Robertson. I can't remember his name. I gotta talk to my dad's friend Pete because he's a big Motorhead guy. He would know that. Actually, I got a friend named Skyler who might know that too. He's a big metalhead. But, you see the nominees for the Hall of Fame?
I know Iron Maiden's not on it.
No, unfortunately, no. You know what though? Like this year's actually a fairly decent list. Only like 3 or 4 I don't agree with. Like Outcast or Mariah Carey. Please go away.
The no Iron Maiden thing. That's my biggest. That's even worse than Kiss. When Kiss.
Yeah, and Iron
fucking
Maiden
good.
were nominated the last 2 years. So what's the holdup? Eddie Trunk says no one's voting for him. Bullshit.
Bullshit. When I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and you can like vote,
They were in the top 10.
They were like number one at the Hall of
I
Fame
believe it.
on the
Yeah,
fucking
I believe
list
it.
of like people who voted here put Iron Maiden.
I believe it. They don't give a shit about the public.
No.
The people who actually come to your crappy Hall of Fame. But to be fair, it's a decent list this year. How was out of all the bands I know from the '70s who cite Free as an influence, how come Free aren't in the Hall of Fame? I thought the Paul Rogers isn't is like, so I'm glad he's nominated. Joe Cocker, the guy played Woodstock. Are you kidding me? And the guy was always around until he died. Chubby Checker, that was an interesting one. He like invented 3 different dance crazes, including the twist. And like, okay, you know what? That's rock and roll in my opinion. Because without dance music like that, you don't get rock and roll. What else? Well, Cyndi Lauper, absolutely.
Yeah.
Those are the big ones off the top of my head that I know legions of fans that love Fish, and they will love it if they get in there. They're a weird band, man. I say it like this: they're nerds who became musicians.
Like Rush.
Yeah, but they're like Rush if Rush took LSD. But again, they have legions of fans that just love them, and I know they would love it if they got in there. Who else is there? I gotta look at that list. They keep posting the top 10, and usually the top 10 are all the bands I agree should be in. Uh,
A goose.
Forgot about that like that. Rock Hall. The Black Crows. They're not bad. I've heard people say they suck live though. Mariah Carey, Go to Hell, Chubby Checker, yeah, absolutely. Joe Cocker, absolutely. Billy Idol, that's another good. That's another great
Yeah.
one. Like, yeah, with Steve Stevens apparently. Joy Division, New Order, that's an interesting one. I know Joy Division's been nominated before. Cyndi Lauper, yeah. Manya, I've never heard of them,
Me neither. So they'll definitely
so I
get
guess,
in.
yeah. Oh, I think Oasis will get in because the reunion tour was going on this year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Can't say they
I think
don't
they're
deserve
just
it.
no. I think they're just okay. I know they got two albums that apparently are good, but I only like one of them, and that's what's the story? Morning Glory. Outcast. Oh my god. This actually because you part of the eligibility thing is your first album has to be I think 25 years old. And so we're gonna start getting people from the 2000s now that actually, so that kind of makes me scared. Wouldn't mind seeing Blink 182 get in there though.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Fish, yes. Soundgarden, I think deserve it.
Oh, yeah.
White Stripes. If you're gonna put in Jack White, I think you should put in Meg White as well. So I don't mind that one. Though I debate that I say there's other bands that are more deserving than that. And yeah, I think I went through everybody. Yeah. It's not a terrible list. I know they're gonna add to it because they'll put in like a producer or they'll put in like a another influence of some kind. Because they put in MC5 last year and they weren't on the list. I'm glad they did because they pretty much invented punk rock.
I saw somebody say the other night something interesting. It was Kiss invented thrash metal, and somebody said bullshit, and they put Parasite, and I was like, oh. Like, and it's funny
Well,
because it's like Anthrax and Kirk
what?
Hammett's favorite Kiss song.
Well, someone also said Kiss invented the power ballad with Beth, but was it Dream On or Only
Yeah.
Women Bleed? And those
Yeah.
predate Beth, so
I'd
I
say Only
think
Women Bleed for sure.
yeah.
Kiss invented thrash metal. Who knew?
It's definitely an argument because that is a very thrashy sounding riff.
Yeah.
Oh, the mill at night. Holy smokes.
Abandoned Mill if we get two people to join us. To terrorize your neighborhood.
Put Vincent Price in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hell,
You
fucking
know
why
what?
not?
Yeah, why not? His work with Michael Jackson, his work with Alice Cooper. Like, come on. I'm sure there's others that I don't know about. Dude, put Christopher Lee in the Rock and Roll Hall of
Yeah. For
Fame.
being the guy smart enough to say we should use Alice Cooper's man with the golden gun for this Bond movie.
Oh, was he the one? Oh, was he the one who said that?
He was pushing for it. Like the song was written for the movie, and they were considering it, and he was like, "Oh God, yes, Alice Cooper, hell yeah!" And then they went with something else, and he was pissed off apparently.
Uh, he's one of those actors who always seems to have a problem with his with his the productions he's in. Like all those Dracula movies he did, he only had a lot of lines in like the first one, and then the other ones he just refused to talk because he hated the dialogue.
I just love the meme of him and Django Fett looking down, and it says when you're at Subway watching them make your sandwich, and it's them in episode 2 watching the fucking fight.
That's funny. this? Have you heard this? The Game Grumps Subway rant.
No.
It's funny. It's when it's one of the guys, Aaron, when he goes to Subway, he gets all pissed off because he's watching them make their sandwiches, like, and it's hard to describe. You just have to watch it. I'll see if I can find it for you. I think the New York Dolls should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were
Yeah.
nominated once. They were nominated once.
Once.
I think
Yeah.
they should. Yeah, definitely once. But you know who's never, as far as I know, have never been nominated? And people say they really kind of don't deserve it because they started off as a pretend band? The Monkees.
The Monkey. Yeah. You know they were a major influence on the Beatles.
They did make their own albums.
Yep.
Like they did play their own instruments after a while. Like the first two Monkees albums were total fabrication, but everything after that was legit them.
Hey, we're the Monkey. You ever hear Sam Kinison talk about Charles Manson and how he was
No, I
like,
didn't.
Charlie's like, I listened to that goddamn White Album. It was the White Album, man. Can't you see? And Sam Kinison goes, it was the fucking Beatles, you asshole. He goes, you would have got the same fucking message from the Monkees, you fucking dickhead. Hey, we're the Monkees, man. Don't you hear what they were saying? These motherfuckers. Well, I'm going to turn Monday Night Raw on my computer here and keep an eye on it.
Okay, I think I sent it to you. Hold on. Oh, just sending. Hope it sends because it's fun. Because I really think it's funny.
You know, it's funny, I got Netflix. I could play GTA San Andreas on Netflix if I wanted to. It's fucked up. If I back us out, we have to wait like 3 minutes before we can try again. So you're kind of stuck here regardless.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's sent. Yep, there you go.
To save that. The fucking monkey. Hey, we're the Monkees instead of Helter Skelter being the inspiration for the Manson family murders.
Ooh, I want to see that. My boss just posted. He's watching The Substance. He goes, "This movie is so messed up." Not to sound old, but hearing that Blue's Clues now uses email for mail time and a smartphone instead of a handy dandy notebook almost broke me mentally.
Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me
It makes
wanna
me
wag my
want
tail.
to. You know what's funny? When I was dating my ex, I went over to her place a couple of times, and she lived with this. Her roommate had like three kids, and they were watching the new Blue's Clues, and I was saying to them like, I asked, "You ever try to get them into the old one, the original one?" She goes like, "Yeah, I put it on a couple of times, but they weren't having it." I was like, "Kids today."
Fuck, I'll have to back us out. We'll have to wait to search again.
Jeez. I want to play the mill though.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Oh, there we go. A network error occurred. Shit. All right. All right, hang in. Just hang in there. I'm just gonna exit out and come back in.
Steve was the best from Blue's Clues.
He was.
He was. I used
Joe
to
was
eat.
okay, but
I used to eat blueberry pancakes and watch Blue's Clues.
Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper and Paprika. My little brother had a toy at one point that was a Blue's Clues themed toy, and it was a refrigerator. And every time you hit one of the things in the fridge, it would describe what it was. So it'd be like the banana. It'd be like yum. The one I remember most is yum the milk.
Oh, Logan Paul and CM Punk are going to kick off Raw.
All right, I'm back in. Can you invite me again?
Yep. I'm overdue for some blueberry pancakes, as a matter of fact. I know we have the mix in there.
What kind of mix?
Blueberry pancake mix.
Fuck! It says network error again. Okay, maybe I'll. Is it, do I gotta shut it off and then shut it back on? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try shutting off my. So, okay, so I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, just restart everything.
Yeah.
Fucking Texas Chainsaw giving us all kinds of problems today. This stream's been a lot of hurry up and wait. Good thing nobody watches my shit, or I'd be really worried about this. Check my friends list. I'm so fucking bored. All I want to do is play this game, kinda.
I'm back.
We will
Hopefully it
try again.
works. It's off. It says a network error again. Is it just telling me I'm done?
The game's like, it's over.
All right, let's try this new one. Okay, this one seems to work. Okay, here we go.
Hey! Hey, that was our 3 minutes we had to wait for leaving the lobby.
Lobby simulator.
CM Punk! Look in my eyes. WWE, that sounds like a WrestleMania main eventer reaction to me. I'm just saying.
I love this shit. Like you know, like on hockey games or like basketball or any sort of game, they have like the lookalikes on the jumbotron.
Yeah.
This one made me laugh.
I want to break free. I want to break free. Lobby simulator. God damn it, crowd's loud.
Someone just texted one of my coworkers just texted me like, "Hey, I saw this on Facebook, and it's like just Kiss talking about the last show of their end of the road tour." And he goes, "You ever miss Kiss?" I go, "Absolutely." But Gene's still out there touring, so I kind of hope that he may come up here one day.
Yeah.
He's done it before. I saw him at a comic. I saw him at that comic convention a few years ago. Like he did a legit show. So
Oh
that was a
boy.
good day for me. I still have that album framed.
You should have bought the Gene Simmons vault.
Fuck that. That's, I'm not buying Gene's garbage can.
Literally.
Like I know people who have it. I know people who like a lot of stuff from it, but I have no desire to get it myself. Like that Craig Smith, I think he got wrapped up in the Kiss Cruise bullshit, the magic that is the Kiss Cruise, because he said he would never get it, and then after he went and saw it, he's like, I totally want to get it. I don't need to hear two different versions of Journey of a Thousand Years.
I don't need to hear anything else that was Psycho Circus leftovers.
Well, some of the demos already surface online. There's a Paul demo called Body and Soul that's not bad.
Yeah,
There's like the OG demo of Sweet and Dirty Love that Gene does.
that's a good song.
Um, what else is on that? Gene has one like I Want to Take Over the World or something like that. But but I don't know. Like a lot of Psycho Circus is not very good, so I can't really say I want to replace a lot of it. I think side one is fine. It kind of tapers off in the middle. I think I don't know. Dreamin's okay.
I really appreciated that song when Bruce played it.
Yeah. Of course, title track is good. Um, within I like.
Which one?
Um, within.
Yeah, it's good.
The is a good heavy track.
Carnival of Souls
One that could
leftovers.
I was gonna say that could have fit right in on Carnival of Souls. Probably would have been the best song from Carnival of Souls. Though I think it's hilarious that Master and no, was it Master and no? What was the song on Kiss Cruise 9 that was the first song I heard on the boat and also the last song I heard on the boat? It was a cut from Carnival of Souls.
I heard Seduction of the Innocent on the boat a couple of times.
Yeah, I did at least once. I'll never forget the first song I heard on my first Kiss cruise, which was Silver Spoon. That's when it finally hit me that, oh my God, I'm actually hearing Kiss in public. like deep cut Kiss in public. Um, yeah. Kiss Cruise 9. I don't really recall the first song I heard on the Kiss Cruise.
My first day on Kiss Cruise 5, Forever from Alive 3 goes off, and then Forever from Symphony starts.
Oh, they forgot to hit shuffle.
And then at Kiss Trivia one year, they would pause the songs to read the questions, and it was during Watching You on Hotter Than Hell. But every time they paused, Watching You would start over. So just through the whole fucking hour we were there, we kept hearing Watching You, and by the end, everybody was going, "Ugh."
And then on Kiss Cruise 9, they played Watching You live. That being said, the banter before that is some of my favorite because Paul starts talking, Gene's not even listening. He goes like, "I think Gene wrote." He's
He's
not
not
listening.
listening.
Uh, Gene wrote this. That's right. First time he said "I," he goes, "Yes, me. I wrote it. I wrote that one too. I."
I remember that.
That was the best. That was yeah, because I don't. Yeah, that was the best seat I had. Was Kiss Cruise 9 for that one.
8, 9, 10, and
Because
11, I was pretty close to the front.
I was the closest. I was the closest on Kiss Cruise 9. Um, because the first one I was at the back because I was one of the last people to actually get tickets for the boat. Made it because I got my ticket and I think like within the hour it announced that it was sold out. Um, Kiss Cruise 9 I think sold. Kiss Cruise 9 I think actually took a bit to sell out. I want to say it took like months for that one to sell out. But yeah, I got tickets on, but on 9 that was I think I was like 2 or 3 rows up, and then the floor started. So, and actually, they came up the aisle, and actually, I'm actually in the recap video if you watch, because there's like a part where like it's split second, but I'm front and center, and I'm air drumming a part of the song. But yeah, and then when Kiss Cruise, because I didn't do Kiss Cruise 10, and I think it's bullshit that they penalized anyone who didn't live in the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, it
Because,
really wasn't
because,
their fault. It was just the country's fault.
yeah, because they did say that anyone who lived outside the U.S. would get first dibs. They promoted that as long as you signed up, and I did, and it turns out we were like they went back on that because there were people that were on the last one that actually got first dibs too.
You want to
So
talk about pathetic, though? When they gave us the end of the road tour pre sale, I had random Kiss fans I'd never met before asking me if they could just have mine. They were like blowing up my Facebook inbox. Oh, I heard you went on the cruise. Pre sale code? And
yeah,
I
I
was like,
didn't.
no.
I knew. Well, the thing is, they announced it, and I knew I wasn't going to go to any of the shows unless it because I said even then like I wouldn't travel to see Kiss on the last tour like because I almost did a couple. I considered it a little bit, but I didn't want to go unless I knew it was coming here. I think I even said that to the Kiss Science Theater guys. Like, if they come back one last time, are we going? And Adam said he would. Actually, I bumped in that because I went to that Wu Tang show with Adam. And he said that he and Dez were going to go because I think they might have sold them or something. Because it was a sold out show here in Edmonton. Pretty much every place in Canada hadn't previously gone to was a sellout show. I do feel bad for the people in Quebec City because Paul got sick,
Yeah.
and they said are we going to reschedule, and they said no, they can't reschedule after the show.
Oh my
So
God,
I
the
felt
lobby
bad.
filled up.
Yeah, so I felt bad for that. But But no, someone's that actually came up at work today. Someone asked me, well, it's weird. The topic was bands we would travel to the city, and after think, I said it'd have to be like a band that just doesn't come up here that often.
Yeah.
And like one example was I went to Montreal to see Genesis. Um, and I said I'm kind of doing that again in August because Stacy bought me a ticket to see. There's a festival going on there where the lead singer of the band Boston's going to be playing,
Yeah.
and I love Boston, and that probably would be the closest I would get to seeing Boston. So I'm definitely going to that.
If I was in a band, I would go out of my way to play places that get ignored. Like,
Yeah,
when the Napster thing happened?
all of Western Canada.
When the Napster thing happened and everybody was shitting on Metallica? Iron Maiden was pissed off about it, but they were like, okay, let's see where our music's getting stolen the most. And they were like, oh, South America and India. Well, fuck it, let's go tour there. They were like,
Yeah.
let's book more shows to go there. They used it for fucking data of like, where can we make money?
I just like that there's I just like that there's bands that they don't come. Like, here's the thing: a lot of bands kind of avoid Western Canada, especially my neck of the woods, because they don't think they could sell the tickets. But then they they come here on a lark, and then sure as crap, they actually end up selling well.
Yeah.
Because Def Leppard didn't play here for years. Then they came in 2015. It was a sold out show, and they've been back, I think, about 4 or 5 times since. And they're coming back this year. They're playing the festival. Another instance would be Iron Maiden. They played here. I think they came here on the Somewhere Back in Time tour,
Yeah. They went everywhere
and
on
they've
that
been
one.
and they've come back almost every tour since.
Yeah.
And again, every time they come here, it's a sold out show. They didn't get a very good review of the last show though, because um,
The set list wasn't
the set,
good on the last tour.
yeah, the set list was But I'm hoping they come back for this next one. Unless I saw your post on Facebook where you talk about it's hard to do a fantasy set list and not include just songs from the first 3 albums.
Yeah, they're like Run for Your Lives tour, first 9 albums, and I'm like, the marketing though is like Number of the Beast, first album, but they're saying they're going to play stuff from the first 9, and I'm like, how do you even make that set list?
Oh fuck, I'm dead. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, because what do you put on from Somewhere Back in Time and Seventh Son of a Seventh Son?
Right, because Seventh Son in particular clashes with the rest of that, but they're going to do something from it.
I think they would probably do what evil that men do.
I think they should do one they haven't played in forever. I was like Infinite Dreams, because they said they're going to play a lot of shit they don't
that's a
usually
go.
do.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was fantasy book because I was like, okay, they play like 16 songs. I'm like, what would be my set list if I was in charge? And I was
From the first from the first 2 albums. From the first album, I would if I pick, I'm going to pick 3 songs. I'll pick Sanctuary, Phantom of the Opera, and Iron Maiden.
I had
I like
Prowler,
that song.
Iron Maiden, and Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah. From the second album, I'll do 2 songs. We'll do Rue Morgue and is Wrathchild from the second album?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'll pick Rue Morgue and Wrathchild. I'll pick 2 from Number of the Beast. I've heard Run to the Hill a million times, so I'll
but
say
that's
Number of
going to
the
be
Beast.
at the end.
Yeah, I'll put Number of the Beast, and let's go with 22 Arcadia Avenue.
Yeah,
Or Arcana Avenue.
my shit was Be Quick or Be Dead, Flash of the Blade, Prowler, Number of the Beast, Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner, Die with Your Boots On, Power Slave, 22 Acacia Avenue,
Yeah.
Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, Infinite Dreams, Killers, Bring Your Daughter, Iron Maiden, Trooper, Phantom of the Opera, Run to the Hills.
Yeah.
I was like, that's real. But
That's a
they're
good
going to
list.
want to play Fear of the Dark, so fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm already up to 8 songs and I have like 5 albums to go.
Yeah, I put Be Quick or Be Dead, but I'm like, they're not going to leave out Fear of the Dark, the song.
I would like to hear either Revelations or Flight of Icarus from Peace of Mind.
Yeah, I love Flight of Icarus the most.
Yeah. Um.
Shit on my ass. What, we ain't gonna live
What's
anyway.
after Peace? What's after Peace of Mind? Is that Power Slave?
Power Slave, yeah.
Okay. I want. If I could pick, I'll pick one song from that, and that's 2 Minutes to Midnight because I love that song. After that is Seventh Son. I'll say Evil That Men Do. And what's after that? Fear of the Dark?
No Prayer for the Dying.
No Prayer for the Dying. Yeah.
I almost put Tail Gunner on mine because I like they
I was
should do
gonna say
something.
I was just to say Tail Gunner or
I
oh
put
god,
Bring Your Daughter. That'll be the one.
Bring Your Daughter would be good. That's the one everybody knows if they know that song, right?
Yeah.
If they know that album, they know that song. Yeah.
I told you about that video of Nico. He's like walking everyone. It's like a video where he's walking you through the Legacy of the Beast set list, and he was talking about all their like big hits in the UK. And he goes, "Our last number one was Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter." And he goes, "But we're not doing that song." And then he goes, "Thank God." So I guess he doesn't like that one. We're not doing that song. Thank God.
Oh, how would be thy name? I forgot about that one too.
See, that's
There's
hard
so
to leave
much
out
good,
too.
There's so much good shit.
But I was like, they've played Hallowed a lot. They played Aces High a lot. They might leave those out. They haven't done They haven't done Be Quick or Be Dead since like '93. They haven't done Flash the Blade ever. Haven't done Prowler since 2005. Never did Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. Haven't done Die with Your Boots On since '05. Haven't played Acacia Avenue since 2003. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner's not been played since like 2008. Infinite Dreams since 89, 88, 89. Killers hasn't been played since 99. Bring Your Daughter hasn't been played since '03. So I was like, songs that they've done but haven't done in forever, and a few songs they've never done because they said they are doing songs they've never, ever, ever done.
Yeah.
And D-Rad asked for an invite. Let me get him and you in a party, and we'll play a little more if it'll let us. I'm kind of tired of sitting in Lobby Simulator, but D-Rad wants in, so I'll give it a chance.
Wasting Love's not too bad.
I like Afraid to Shoot Strangers. They played that in like
Yeah.
2013. I was like the last time they played that.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird song.
What
I was
else?
like, Be Quick or Be Dead and Flash of the Blade would be fucking badass to start with.
Holy smoke! I forgot about that song.
Fucking Public
Hooks
Enema
it-
#1.
Oh,
Hooks in You is also a good one.
Yeah.
At least I think so.
I like Mother Russia.
Yeah, last song on the album. Yeah.
hold on. What did you? Okay, never mind.
Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Can
It's
I play
so
with
weird
Madness?
when
I
it
think
gets-
they play. I think I've heard them play that.
They just played that on the recent tour as well, so they'll probably
Yeah,
drop
I
it.
think they also play that on the Book of Souls tour. That was a weird. They ended with
Sanctuary or
Blood
Running
Brothers.
Free. Oh, it's Blood
No,
Brothers. Okay.
Blood Brothers. Yeah, which I thought was weird. So that's from Somewhere in Time, I think.
What about the Crip Brothers?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, I'm just joking.
Sea of Madness. That song's not too bad.
I was like, man, they kind of blew their load with Somewhere in Time now because they played Alexander the Great and they're not going to play it again. I wish they would. I would take Infinite Dreams out and put Alexander the Great in again because I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, Die with Your Boots On. I always forget about that one.
Haven't played it since like 2005. That tour where they only said first 4 albums, like over 2/3 of the show was just Iron Maiden and Killers, and there was like a couple of Number of the Beast songs and a couple of Peace of Mind songs. Bruce did a set list where it was like 2/3 Paul Diano. The set list, it was like Murders in the Rue Morgue, Another Life, Prowler, Wrathchild. That's like how they started.
That's actually not a bad start.
Yeah.
That thing though. You tried with a set like that though. You run into a Stacy because remember I don't know if Stacy ever told you when he saw Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said like I didn't know any of the songs. That's like when I saw Rush because I saw Rush on one of their later tours and they played most of their new album at the time and they played a lot of stuff from the '80s. because Getty's voice just couldn't do it anymore.
I saw the Time Machine tour for Rush. That was moving pictures, and it was like
Yeah,
half the show
from
was moving
start.
pictures, and the rest was a good mix.
Well, they played the whole thing from start to finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle went and saw that. He actually really enjoyed that one.
See, I'm glad I'm like present on the internet because I'm wise to Maiden's bullshit. Ever since that matter of life and death bullshit, like I've been like, I'm gonna pick and choose if and when I go see Maiden because I'd have been mad as fuck to go see Iron Maiden and they play all of Matter of Life and Death. I'd be like, can you just
A
fucking
lot of that
not?
a lot of that album sounds exactly the same. I'm sorry.
Yes. And then they got mad when people were like, "Hey, can you please play like a few more classics?" So they like Bruce Dickinson got actively pissed off and would like bitch about it during the shows.
When audiences get mad.
I'm like, well, and then the year after they did that tour, they came back out and they only played like 4 songs from that, and the rest was a bunch of good stuff like "Children of the Damned" and shit like that. And it was like, see, that's a good balance. You can play. I'm okay with you playing 4, maybe 5 new songs, but don't say, "Hey, here's the whole fucking album." Especially because Matter of Life and Death fucking sucked.
Yeah. Like Rush played almost the entire new album, but I didn't. You know what though? I didn't care because I love Rush, so I didn't care. But the guy behind me wasn't having it. He was just like, "When are they gonna play something from the classic years?"
Every review I read of the last Maiden tour was like, "What the fuck are these songs?" Because it was like half of Senjutsu, half of Somewhere in Time was most of the show. Somewhere in
Yeah,
Time's fucking
because
awesome though.
I showed my dad the set list because they played in Toronto, and I showed my dad the set list. My dad's a he's not a big Maiden fan, but whatever. And he said, "I don't know any of those."
They did one song from Number of the Beast. They did Prisoner. I'm like, of all you're gonna do one song from Number of the Beast, you picked the Prisoner. You'd been
Yeah.
better off doing Children of the Damned.
Children of the Damned, hallowed be thy name.
22 Acacia Avenue is the best prostitute song ever written.
I thought that was Charlotte the Harlot.
Charlotte the Harlot's pretty good, but 22 Acacia Avenue is better.
Did you guys hear that about Ted Nugent talking about the Super Bowl, and then people were like, "Bro, you literally had songs writing about jailbait."
Yeah, and he literally
Yeah,
tried
Little
to
Miss.
adopt a 17-year-old minor for the
Yes,
purposes of marrying
excuse
her.
me,
Yeah.
Little Miss Dangerous. That's actually a good song, by the way.
Somebody did make a funny meme once. It was a Joe Biden when he pulled out his phone and he played Despacito, but they made it sound like he was listening to Jailbait by Motorhead. You're jailbait, and I just can't wait.
Is that
Oh,
that's
God.
off of Ace of Spades, I think.
I think it is, yeah. Jailbait, baby, come on. The way Biden's bobbing his head like matched the fucking tune of the song.
That's funny.
Just,
Hey, I told you recently,
can't believe
as far as
they
modern
used to
Iron
make those
Maiden,
songs.
I've come around on some of it because I love Dance of Death now. I actually really like Dance of Death.
Yeah, you mentioned that. You also say you like X Factor.
X Factor is pretty fucking good, which I always thought the
Bla-
songs were good.
Blaze Bailey, right?
Yeah. I was surprised at how much I like Dance of Death, and then they have a live album from that tour where they played a lot of Dance of Death, and
Oh,
it's pretty good.
fuck you, Tron, whatever your name is. Dang it.
But
What
once
is
again,
that?
it was a good balance. It was like Wrathchild, Can I Play with Madness, then a Dance of Death song, and then fucking Lord of the Flies from X Factor, which was pretty cool to hear. 'Cause I'm like, oh, Bruce sings it. This song's way better now.
When I saw Maiden on the Book of Souls tour, I thought that was a pretty good
Oh,
pretty good
shit.
mix as
Yeah,
well. He
that's a
opened
good
with
live album.
they opened with 2 new songs, at least when they were here.
Yep.
They opened with If Eternity Should Fail, and then they did
Oh, fuck, Johnny's
oh
behind
god,
me.
why am I blanking on the second track?
Book of
God, fuck
Souls is
off.
decent.
Speed of Light. That was the second song, which I still have it on my iPod to this day. Um, then I think they did only one more song from Book of Souls. I think it was Tears of a Clown.
Yeah. They did Power
Wow,
Slave
who,
on that
who the
tour.
fuck just went inside
They
me?
did. That was actually really good. That was a really good set, actually. I
Ah,
saw that.
you fucking chicken wire bitch.
It was
My
also
game is-
extremely. It was what?
My game just froze.
What happened
Ah,
to you?
fucking Johnny down
Oh.
there. God damn it.
What happened to you?
I thought my game crashed.
It was yeah, but it was the Iron Maiden show I saw, Book of Souls. It was one of the loudest shows I'd ever been to. I couldn't hear for 2 days.
I feel bad I haven't seen Maiden, but I don't know any other Maiden fans, so I never got
Oh,
to
I've
go. But
been
next time I'm going.
to yeah, I've been to a show with a
Yeah,
bunch of
if they
mates,
come
like the
around
last
here, I'm
Space
going.
World.
Like I'm eagerly awaiting the Run for
I
Your
even
Lives
said
U.S.
because I
dates.
even said I said to because I got a friend who lives in lives in BC out on the island, the brother of my best friend, and I said if they play Vancouver, do you want to go? He goes, absolutely, because he seems like a fun guy to go to a concert with. He's also because I actually went to visit him last summer, and he's also big in the Motorhead and Iron Maiden and all that good stuff.
Johnny literally one-shotted me. I'm still alive though. I just had to fucking
Well then
revive.
clearly you weren't one
Dude,
shotted.
Nah, he
I
like hit me
literally
once and my
I
health
got a
ended.
cut wound in my ass. There's like a big hole in my ass.
Mine's got a crack in it.
I got a gate 2/3 of the way
Ooh.
picked to go to the battery, but I'm not going back there now because Johnny's gonna be there and he'll just fucking insta kill me. I got hit once. My health bar emptied as I was going down the well, and I had to
I'm
recover.
surprised I survived Johnny. He got me a couple
I think he
times.
was out of stamina when he was chasing me because he like ran all the way over and hit me once, and then was out of stamina. That's the only reason I didn't die.
Oof, that was
You know
close.
the new character? He can jump down wells.
Yeah,
What'd you say his name was?
Bones or whatever the fuck.
Bones,
Yeah,
hands,
but
whatever.
of course we call him
Bill Mosley.
the guy Bill
I just call
Mosley.
him Bill now. Bill?
Well,
My name is
that
Bill. They call
that
me
boy
Bill, and I'm sitting
that
here
boy
on
ain't right.
Capitol Hill.
That boy is Bill's boy.
How long you been sitting there? 20 years. Nico McBrain said before Legacy of the Beast tour, he was like, I really want to do Where Eagles Dare. And he said, Steve was like, well, you better bloody talk to Bruce about that one. Bruce likes that song, but it's really hard to sing. He says, well, at rehearsal, he goes, hey, Nick, tell Bruce what song you want to do. I think Where Eagles Dare. And he said, Bruce, like, buddy, Where Eagles Dare.
Making noise. Wow. Just got hit by Leatherface and I'm still here. No, no,
It's
no.
been Lobby Simulator tonight till this point.
Yeah, stay down there, Leatherface. That's
Shit.
all with me. Oh shit, he's coming
Hey, it's Rhea Ripley.
up. Fuck.
Oh wait,
Built
Yeah.
like a
They said
brick
don't worry,
I,
they're
shithouse.
s-
gonna find me.
I saw a picture on Reddit I was gonna send to you, but it was kind of dirty, so I decided not to. But it's Rhea Ripley pinning She-Hulk.
Dude, Leatherface is literally just hanging out in the fucking
Whoa!
basement.
Got hit in the air. Yeah, he's in the basement.
Yeah, he's just waiting
And
for
they're
people to
up
jump
the
down.
stairs. Yeah, just jump down. The second time. I see him fighting somebody up there. Dad, why'd I have to lock that door? Fucking hear that chainsaw whatever
You realize how
running.
much I wanted to add Transylvania to the Run for Your Lives tour set list?
You think they're gonna add Elon Musk with his chainsaw from CPAX on here? What the fuck?
Somebody tell Elon Musk I got to the top 5 in the world of Batman Arkham Shadow players, and I don't have to pay anybody to do it for me like he did with fucking Diablo.
I mean, I seen Kai Cenat did like a big Batman stream and he never played it before. He like had like the movie props from Warner Brothers and shit on
Yeah.
his like stream.
Oof, that was close.
Oh boy. Johnny came and just so happened to look where I was coming out at.
Okay. Got the house basement open. You know, I never like going in the house basement. Oh fuck, 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 fuck. Someone gave the blue pill to Grandpa. Give me this tool, it'll go out.
Oh God, they will not get off my ass.
Same.
Damn, I'm right, right where I want to go up. They already
Fucking
killed.
dead.
Oh my god. Me and Leatherface just like crossed right in front of each other. That was pretty funny.
And I was like, leave me alone.
Holy shit, I got a gate open.
Shit.
In the new AVGN, the nerd is playing only mascot video game series starring a gecko, the Jex trilogy.
Oh, dude, I had Gex on fucking PS1 back in the day.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Gex? I always
Yeah, I think
pronounce
it's
it
Gex.
I,
Mm.
I
I
had those
had
games.
this. I didn't have any of them. I just like played like a demo or something like that. But I remember them being good.
I remember liking them, yeah.
Did you all get the High on Life game?
What's that?
That's like, it's a game, it's a shooter game that was produced by the Rick and Morty guys, so it's like a bit of a spoof on games, but it's pretty funny.
Shit.
You have a gun that talks to you the whole game.
Good news, I'm dead. I picked the exit gate at the generator. I was about to go turn the generator off, but they all came running.
Damn, I hear people screaming and yelling.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, where they at? Okay. Mm. Fuck, man, these guys are good. Everybody's always good, but damn. You look at my player, you see the hole in her ass. Oh shit. Oh, I got a fucking knife. One advantage is I know these Leatherfaces out there. I think, oh, yeah. Got three doors open and I went outside twice and I had to go down below.
generator. Best bet's generator side, I would say, but they're probably going to watch that like crazy now.
Go chase an imaginary person. Okay, get out of here.
Well, dude, I've been chasing an imaginary person for years.
Come on, chase me, chase me. The Chasing the Dragon game from South Park. Chase me, chase
You
me.
never catch it. You don't ever catch it, dude.
Oh my god, that episode. Just chasing.
Carry on the highway.
They
Trap.
look like they're high at one point trying to get. Oh,
Oh boy.
I was
yes, I've heard
soaring
that.
ever higher.
But I flew too high.
I will say though, like it was Rock Band that actually that did actually make me want to play drums for real.
Yeah. Me, it was just watching Kiss shit when I was like 4. Because Peter always had those really big drum kits that he didn't need.
Yeah. That were all triggered apparently, but I doubt that.
In reunion era on, yes, but in the 70s, now that was just him because the drums sounded like shit.
Yeah.
Peter never had a good drum sound in the 70s except for that Rock and Roll Over tour kit.
No, and the thing is, like Paul even says, like for Rock and Roll Over, he's like, we tried our best to try to make it sound big and thunderous, but at the end of the day, we just realized Peter was no John Bonham.
Yeah, the Rock and Roll Over tour kit's the best one he ever had. All the others sound like garbage.
Yeah.
Especially the Love Gun tour kit, so fucking thin and
That,
shit.
that being said, though, if I had money like a few years ago, I would have totally bought that first tour kit that went up for auction.
When I was a kid, I had this little toy guitar thing, and it had this little switch you could pull on it, and it would make this weird like honk noise. And I was like, oh my god, that sounds like Peter's drums. Unironically, as a kid, I was like, that sounds like Peter's snare drum because I watched like the Cobo Hall '76 concert,
Yeah.
and I was like, the
Dum,
fucking
dum, dum,
snare.
dum.
The snare sounded like my little toy.
Dun, 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 dun.
He was on fucking
You
coke
often,
during that. You can tell.
you often sounded like Ricky Ricardo playing the bongos.
Listen to those fucking Filsy ads on like She on Kobo 76.
Mhm. Stacy and
Remember
I
Gene
jammed on.
Simmons was like, I didn't do drinking or drugs, so all I did was just take pictures of naked women.
All he did was sleep with the ugliest
Get
chicks you've ever
laid.
seen.
I was like, that sounds like more fun than doing drinking and drugs.
Minus the
I don't know.
STDs.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
How many STDs did
I
you
do
get?
love getting vodka drunk once in a while.
I haven't got drunk in a while. So tell some people,
Nowhere to
I just want to
run,
drink.
nowhere to hide.
I did a good cover of that. With no practice either. I just randomly thought, let me just record me playing Nowhere to Run.
I love that. The private show that Paul did on Kiss Cruise. I want to say it was 9. I don't know.
It was
Was it
5.
5 that he did? Was it 5 he didn't know where to run?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my
And
back's broken.
Because Jericho said he didn't know
He's,
where to run.
yeah, he struggled with it.
I like how Lemmy died, dude.
You like that Let
They
Me
never
Die? What's the matter
technically
with
got
you?
me. I just died on the ground. Made the other guy disconnect. He's like,
I wish that killer disconnected sooner. I'd probably still be alive. Because I got ganged up on, of course.
gang bang. No, but I got the new, got some of the new unlockable cosmetics for killer clowns and some character named, damn, what was his name? Got the one of the new clowns for free. Mm. I seen on Slash and Cast, he's like Texas Chainsaw Dead Game today. I'm
It's been
like,
hard
damn it.
today.
We've gotten some games in. I mean, like
Yeah.
probably more than what we usually do.
I lately, yeah, I've been getting in more games lately.
It had been that way until today for me.
But if you're solo, they usually put you in a game with like being a killer.
Yeah.
But everybody always comments like, "Hey, could you not make your bullshit cosmetics and just improve the game?"
Make it better.
Hey, Alex. October 7th, 2014, IGN. Robert Downey Jr. has confirmed Iron Man 4, and somebody just commented, great, when's it coming out? He just commented this old IGN post for 2014. Oh, when's it coming out? He confirms Iron Man 4. Iron Man 3 was fucking great. We should have got a 4.
Iron Chef, Iron Chef.
Mm.
Remember King of the Hill? What do you want to watch, Chet? Iron Chef, Iron Chef.
Washington, Hitler. Washington, Hitler.
Look at me, Peggy. I'm chilling with my two sons. I remember I was reading that. It was the first in the puppet show episode. My favorite moment is still where Hank's at the hospital and then Octavia's like, "Hey Gribble," and he talks to Hank. He's like, "Hey Gribble, we need to beat up my fender." He's like, "Are you asking me to commit fraud?" It's like, "Now we drink." He's like, "It's 10 a.m. Now we drink."
I remember that.
My dog's sleeping in the other room. He's dreaming. I could hear him barking in his sleep. It's so cute.
I had a boxer that used to talk in her sleep a lot.
I have like a dream they're running and somebody like pets them and they wake up and they're like looking everywhere like, What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?"
Well, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes almost without a match before you got here. We played one after the 30-minute wait, and then you got here. Now we're waiting again.
Oh.
Well,
Oh. Oh.
hey, Nancy's house. In an interesting group of killers. I don't think I've ever seen this combination.
Yes. Definitely interesting. They added a character with a ray gun, some cheesy shit. No. So did you watch those hockey games, Alex?
reports of cattle abuse.
The Four Nations? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The
I
region, the ranch was devoid of
Well, of
livestock.
course. Like
didn't see him, but that was pretty
I'm
awesome.
Canada. Anytime Canada can get any sort of bragging right on a global scale, of course I'm going to watch it.
Property. No one was willing to sue or
Mind you, does it mean a whole lot? Probably not, because you Americans don't really care too much about hockey, depending on location. But you know, I still think it's cool. We won. It's always cool when, especially since with the whole like, oh, Canada's going to be the 51st state bullshit. It's good
Yeah.
for us to have. It's good for us. We needed a win, and we got a win. So we're good. So I'm good.
Hockey is like the only other sport I
Yeah.
could ever see myself getting into, but I don't have the time because the two sports I watch are the most time-consuming sports to possibly fucking watch.
I believe it. One of my
I
friends
wish
from
I could
Detroit,
watch all of
not
them
friends
all.
really, actually, he's more of an acquaintance, but I met him on the Kiss Cruise. I met him on the Kiss Cruise when he said that okay, so if the U.S. ever wants to do a peaceful takeover of Canada and they want to have a Space Jam-esque event to defend themselves, it can't be in hockey.
NASCAR goes
That's
from February to the first week in November, and there's 2 to 3 races a week, and each race is at least 2.5 to 3 hours minimum.
yeah.
And then football overlaps with it, and that's like 3 hours per
Oh my
game.
god.
So when the
And
fuck am I
yeah,
gonna watch anything?
and hockey pretty much runs 2.5 hours unless there's overtime.
Yeah.
I'm almost done.
Well, I don't know. The NBA All Star games kind of boring now. They don't
One thing I'll
really
give NASCAR,
play.
their all-star events actually matter because guys will actually bust ass and treat it like a normal fucking event and try to win. Other all-star games and Pro Bowls and
Well, this
stuff are fucking
well
dog shit.
this four nations face off, which is a break between which is a break in the regular season for hockey. Like these guys were giving her two,
Yeah,
and the kind of pissed off the coaches for the actual teams because some of them actually went back to their teams injured.
yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
And next year, I don't even think there's going to be another All Star week because usually they're going to take the All Star week because the Olympics are going to be on.
No. God damn it! Stand still.
Every time I go to make a move.
Someone's down here.
Yep.
What was that?
What the
Oh,
fuck was that?
it's a bunch of blood birds. Is that a bomb? Blood bomb?
I think it was, yeah. Oh shit.
Whoa! Goddamn! I thought that was an animal behind me. Not a got a fucking gorilla behind me. Shit.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Big ass gorilla man.
As soon as Alex said somebody was in the basement, I fucking bolted up here.
Yeah, there's two people up
Well,
there.
I was above this motherfucker's head and he knocked me down the ladder from below. I was literally like halfway up the ladder and he swung below me and it made me fall back down to him. Well, they know that door's open now, so can't go through there. The ladder that climbs up into the house is open. But you ain't gonna get through there now because they're all over it. My next step would be generator. That'll be my next attempt. Oh, they've got Grandpa upgraded to where it's hard to pick locks because it's taking me forever to pick a door. And I've got pretty decent efficiency with this character.
Get away from me, you big brute!
So if you go in the garage, you can climb that ladder up into the house.
Oh, come on! This is horseshit.
Sweating is horse shit.
I didn't say horse shit. I said horse shit, like a whore taking a shit.
I didn't want salmon. I said it 4 times. I smoked. Remember when he's asking Will Ferrell's asking his mom where the guy went to school, and she says John Hopkins, and he goes, "I smoked pot with Johnny Hopkins." You don't know anyone named Johnny Hopkins? Yeah, I do. They were blazing that shit up every day.
Looked 65 in 1972. How is he still alive?
Well, they got him maxed out in a big fucking hurry, didn't they?
John, I smoked pot with a guy named Johnny Hopkins. It's like something you say at 13.
Why did Sonny fall when I went down the ladder?
I don't know.
Just to be ruined viral this
It
week
looked like
in a
he
video on
gave up.
TikTok showing him yelling at some teenagers in a lobby at a hotel. Get off my lawn!
It's funny when I first heard that. I was like, he said exactly what I was thinking. Get off my lawn.
This is how the apocalypse ends. Denver is over 500.
Remember that Portland Step Brothers? Like, if Robert comes near me, I'll drop his ass. Oh, shut up, brother.
Oh, come on. Again, I get like halfway up the ladder and get hit. I know there's no point in trying, but I'm not just going to roll over and die.
My store manager said at some point in the last little bit, she goes like, "Your Broncos are a young team. They have room for improvement." I go, "I really hope they do because." But to be fair, I got what I wanted this year. I wanted them to win more than half of their games, and they did. They even went to the playoffs. So
I'd still be mad.
Yeah.
I'm a glass half full kind of guy, right? So I'm not too mad. Better than your Falcons.
The
Yeah,
the
but
old Denver
I
owner,
hold my
he
team to a
used to
higher
live
standard.
in Oklahoma.
You guys are comfortable with mediocrity. I'm not.
Um,
Glass half full. Glass half full.
Mediocrity.
Hooray! That's the Canadian in me, I guess. Close enough.
Close enough, eh?
That being said, a lot of us in my neck of the woods are pissed because the Oilers lost in the finals to a team where it doesn't even snow.
Huh?
Showing all the famous people at Raw tonight. It's like Cincinnati Bearcat players and fucking Pac-Man Jones is there. Jesus
Kiss
Christ.
lottery tickets. I wonder if anyone actually won with one of those. You don't win. You just get a little better each time.
I should start playing the lottery. I did do some DraftKings bets this past week, the past 2 weeks on NASCAR, and I got like agonizingly close to winning a lot of money because I'm really good at like seeing shit before that happens in NASCAR races. So 2 weeks in a row, a guy who never wins, right? And I'm like, nah, he's the guy. He's gonna win. He led the most laps both weeks in a row. Got wrecked on the final lap at Daytona when he was
Yeah,
probably
you were.
going to win.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then he had the dominant car yesterday and got taken out by fucking Kyle Larson.
Like during like the last turn or something, right?
Yeah, Daytona was literally going into the last corner. I had 2 race bets, 2 underdogs, Austin Cindric and Corey LaJoy, first and second on the bottom lane, and then Cole Custer in the 41 car hangs a fucking left and wrecks almost everyone, including them. Actually, Cindric made it through the wreck, but it slowed him down so much the cars just to the outside of the wreck sped by and won the race.
What about Chris?
They had to throw the caution because the fucking wreck and Bell was the leader. They were 3 wide, and Bell's nose was.
I'm looking at a list here that says like vampire movie tier list. Number one on the list is Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992.
I saw an interview with a vampire. Was in the
Really?
top tier of that.
It is, yeah.
I
It
like
is,
that
yeah.
one.
It's number 3. Yeah. Lost Boys is good. I don't think I've seen the original Nosferatu. It's good if you like silent movies.
Do they
I
have the
guess.
Buffy movie from the 80s?
I don't think it's on the list. No. Um, From Dusk Till Dawn is A tier. I think it should be an S tier. I think that's a masterpiece. B tier Blade, yes. Dracula from 31, yes. Salem's Lot, yes. Nosferatu, I think Nosferatu is A tier, but whatever. Like the new one that just came out, I really liked it, but B's fine.
Doesn't she like fuck him to death
C,
at the end or something?
she does, yeah.
Ew, dude. That's so gross.
There's more to it than that, but at the same time, yeah, pretty much that's how the ending goes. Dracula Untold is C tier. Blade 2 I think Blade 2 is better than that.
First two Blades are pretty good.
Yeah. I think Trinity. I don't remember Trinity that much, to be honest. Disappointing. The whole Twilight Saga. Van Helsing's a good popcorn movie. It's one you turn your brain off and watch. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yeah, decent less. I also make the argument that I got my older brother, my little brother, to watch an old Frankenstein movie from the 60s. I want to say it was one of the Hammer ones, and it wasn't awful, but we kept making fun of it the whole ride through. Pretty much like the graveyard finally. Pretty much we kept making fun of the fact that all these people live in Frankenstein's house. It's just like, geez, get out of my house. But yeah, I'd recommend if you're bored one night to watch Nosferatu, the one that just came out, because I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it as a guy who really likes like vintage horror movies.
Oh shit, we got a lobby. Goddamn.
Did you just hear me go, oh yay, graveyard?
I was fucking zoned out like an idiot.
No. So normal.
Yeah.
Oh yay, we're finally gonna play.
Probably the quickest we've had a match.
Authorities were alerted to Helm's Ranch yesterday to investigate reports of cattle abuse, but what they found instead was disturbingly serene. The ranch was devoid of livestock. Instead, 13 men, all dressed in plain clothes, were sitting in chairs.
Gunther's
Is he
wrestling the
wearing
guy
an
that Rhea
Adidas
Ripley
suit?
whooped a
What the
couple
heck?
years ago.
Oh no, the Adidas suit.
The basement on this level's the toughest fucking part every time.
I think getting out of there. I think getting out of here would be the hardest part.
I know an easy
Like,
way
actually,
to escape here, but
Did you say the
Getting to
easiest way to
I
escape
never-
it?
generator.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, that's what you said. The hardest way is like the
Pump thing, because they can just turn it off.
yeah.
And make no mistake, they will.
And they will at great length, whether you want to or not.
These guys got a lot of property for a kill family.
No kidding. Oh, that remind. Speak. I just reminded myself. I'm going to Vegas in May, and I really wish this would be done by then, but it's not going to be ready until August. But there's going to be in a place where it's like a big warehouse, and there's four haunted houses in it, and it's sponsored by Universal, and one of them is based off Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh shit.
Yeah, one's based off the classic monsters, one's based off Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One is a scarecrow themed one. I think one's sort of like a killer circus or something. Love the idea. I wish that were ready. I wish that were ready by the time I was going, but
I went to this paranormal circus that had a bunch of people dressed up like horror characters, and
oh
you
yeah,
take
something like that.
pictures in front of
Something
that.
like that came to town last year. I don't know the name of it though, but yeah, Paranormal Circus. That's ringing a bell.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like a you have to. It's rated R, so
Yeah,
like
I
if it
heard
has
it's
like
like
these
it's 18
sexy
plus, but
bitches,
yeah,
yeah.
I have heard, but I heard it was really really good from people who actually went. Like some people from
Yeah.
work went.
It was cool. It was like, yeah, being at an old school circus, but for,
uh,
matured people, for adults. Well, I remember being a kid in the 90s seeing the
See a clown making dirty
kids.
balloons.
God damn it.
Yeah, they kind of have, yeah, they have creepy ass people clowns, like scare you and shit.
This hitchhiker's got good
I'm very
eyes.
creep. I'm
I
David
remember when they
Lynch,
had
and I'm a very
animals.
creepy clown.
Oh boy.
Do 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 do.
They're all three after me. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Oh yeah, dead as fuck. Can't move. Can't do
Yeah, I
nothing.
went
I'm
to
done.
circus as a kid where they had like that lion trained to jump over hoops and shit.
Why are they
And I
all
thought
three
I
on
thought he
my ass?
liked it. My mom's like, no, they forced that. So that's how it is.
Well, their Leatherface is fucking them over right now because they should have had my ass. They're gonna get me, but
What do I do to
oh thank God,
activate this water pump?
I'm gonna have to fucking revive. But I survived that shit show. Oh, I didn't have to revive. My health's really low.
I'm
What does the
outside. I
water
made it
thing do?
outside.
Congratulations. I'm back in
Hey,
the basement.
that's big for me, especially on this
Yeah,
level. I believe this is only the second time I've actually played this level.
I can't believe I'm not fucking dead. Like they had me dead to rights. I should not be
some cool
alive right
hiding
now.
spot. I have no idea what the water pump's for.
Just whistling through the graveyard.
God damn, dude! Really? They're in the basement after me.
But one of them's
Well,
up here.
I hear Sissy.
Yeah, one of them's up here with me.
Well, somebody's fucking on my tits down here, and I can't even see who it is because I can't stop long enough to turn around and see. I can't fucking tell.
Damn, why can't I close this, dude?
Oh, hitchhiker's in the basement.
I'll take Blitz now for 300.
Oh, god damn it, dude.
It's now.
Why the fuck are they after me so goddamn bad? I'm dead. The whole fucking game. That's my last one. I'm
Really
not playing
is.
anymore. I'm bored.
All right, fair enough.
I'm tired of fucking dying over and over. Have to deal with literally every fucking killer in the game always after me at all fucking times. And nothing ever gets done.
Wish you didn't make that fucking loud noise.
Shit. What is this water pump doing? You have to activate a bunch of them, I guess.
It was like 4, I think.
I want 3? Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll never
Two
get to
of
see it
them.
done anyway. So.
All right.
Where's Grandpa in all this anyway?
Oh, he's usually in that church building.
Sitting there preaching.
I'm gonna send you this meme, Alex. I think it's fucking funny.
Get around to it. I'll get around to it when I.
Yeah.
I think we've done 2 of the pumps so far.
Yeah. What is this up here? Just batteries, okay. No more drugs. What the hell? Just need a fucking. I want a box to get some more shit.
Oh, where are they all at now? Remember, don't run through the puddles.
I hear him in there.